Hi guys, this is GSN.com and I'm here with the unboxing of the ASUS Zenfone Max Pro M1. I know it's a mouthful, but it's well worth it. So this one is a battery phone. It's got a 5000 mAh battery, and it's also supposed to have the CPU of the Zenfone 5, the Snapdragon 636, and also a dual camera, so it's got a lot going for it. Now it sells for around $250 to $300 in some countries. And here we go, let's see what device is about. So apparently it promotes the camera on this little pamphlet, We Love Photo, and inside it we can find the metal key, also the manual and warranty. Okay, moving further comes the phone itself, the ASUS Zenfone Max Pro M1, unbeatable performer, Snapdragon 636, 2-day battery life with a 5000 mAh battery, and dual cameras with bokeh for the promise of well, perfect portraits if possible. Okay, trying to open everything up. That's a lot of glue. And here's the phone with a metallic body, unibody metal phone. This is it. It's got a dual back camera here. It's got a fingerprint scanner at the back. It seems to smudge pretty easily, so you should carry a cleaning rag with you at all time. It's quite a big phone, quite a long phone, although not as heavy as expected for a 5000 mAh handset. Okay, now also inside the box here at gsnhome.com we find the following. So we got the charger with the promise of, let's see what the inscription says. Well, apparently nothing, or it's written in, whoa, it's way too white to be discerned. I expect something like 5 volts and 2 ampere or possibly more. Okay, we move further and we find the micro USB to full USB cable used to connect to the charger and to the PC, and then a bunch of I'm guessing these are plugs for the headphones, and also a bunch of headphones, which very many companies nowadays do not offer headphones, so it's appreciated, especially at this price tag. So here we are, gsnhome.com, unboxing another ASUS phone. We've reviewed and unboxed Zenfone 5, Zenfone 5Z, and a bunch of Zenfone Max models over the years. We have here the version that's known as the let's see, ZB602KL, which means we have a version with 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB of storage. The phone measures 8.5 millimeters in thickness and weighs 180 grams. It's got a 6-inch Full HD Plus screen with an 18:9 aspect ratio. The processor, I already talked about it, is the Snapdragon 636. It's accompanied by 3, 4 or even 6 GB of RAM in some countries. We've already started the setup. We're above the age of 16. Next, setup is new. Okay. So once again, 3, 4 or 6 GB of RAM, 32 or 64 GB of storage, micro SD card slot, and also the selling point, the 5000 mAh battery. This one is a dual SIM phone that has a fingerprint scanner. It also has an 8 megapixel camera at the front, and as far as I've heard, it should also have its own flash. The shocking aspect here is the fact that we're running on a clean Android. ASUS always implements Zen UI. Well, no longer. This is one of the few, if not the only, ASUS phones with a clean and stock software, so that's got to be appreciated. So as I said before, 8 megapixel and LED flash, and at the back a combo of 13 and 5 megapixels. It does 4K video, and it also has 4G LTE, and as usual I'm going to try and go ahead and see which software version we're running here, and also which are the options of the camera. Now it's Android 8.1.0 Oreo, and the camera interface is customized a bit. It's not exactly stock. So we got the auto mode here, we got HDR, portrait, landscape, sports, flowers, backlight, candlelight, sunset, night, beach and snow, to name just a few. This interface feels very old school to me. We even have depth effect, which is basically bokeh. I see a beautify option, and I see a series of options here: picture quality, picture size, ISO, exposure, white balance, red eye reduction, and so forth. Boy, this interface looks a bit antique if you ask me. Go to the video for the sake of curiosity. You can take videos up to 4K. You can actually select DCI or UHD, which is something you don't see every day on handsets. Okay, that's about it in a nutshell. This has been the first contact with the ASUS Zenfone Max Pro M1 unboxed at gsn.com. Pleasant surprise, the fact that we actually have a stock interface, and I'm really curious about the claim regarding the front flash. So I'm actually going to look for it. Flash on. Come on. Okay. Flash on, and guess what? We actually have a front camera flash. So this is it in a nutshell. This has been the unboxing of the ASUS Zenfone Max Pro M1 at gsn.com. This is it from us. Bye bye.